open up with the very first chapter, the Fatiha. Those who cause you anger are what?
He replied, they are the Jews.
The Jews are those who cause you anger. And who are those who lead you astray? Who can those be? You don't know. See, Muslims are praying this 5 times a day, and they haven't looked at the commentaries. They haven't looked at the exegesis of this verse. They've not looked at the commentaries behind this verse. The commentaries is right there. You can read it. It's in English. So who are those who are led astray?
Christians.
In fact, this is known as the cursing prayer, is it not?
Yes.
This is the cursing prayer. They're cursing Jews and Christians 5 times a day. This is how they begin
yes.
the rakats, are they not?
Yes.
Now, folks, we're taking this right out of the Qur'an.
There are the verses in the Quran talks about how Christians can be cursed. There are the verses in the Quran talks about the position of women. There are the verses in the Quran fails to understand the basic Christian doctrine. So it makes claims about my eternity, but it fails to understand my doctrine.
So let's open up with the very first chapter, the Fatiha. This is the chapter that all you Muslims must pray 5 times a day, right? The Fatiha. You begin your prayers with the Fatiha.
That is said approximately 17 times in one day, by the way.
Some do it 17 times in one day, right?
Because it's like a couple of times in the prayer you say it.
Now, Hatun, how many verses are in the Fatiha?
Surah Fatiha contains 7 verses.
Just 7 verses.
It's very short.
A very short surah, is it not?
It is.
And when we get to verse number 6, it says, guide us in the straight way. Now, what is the straight way, Hatun?
So according to Quran, it is the Islam, it is the way of Allah, it is the way of Muhammad.
Okay, let's ask this Muslim here. You're a Muslim, are you not?
Are you still Muslim?
Are you still a Muslim? You're not sure. Is there a Muslim that's sure he's a Muslim? He's doubtful today. You can see why. Because he's been coming here week after week, and we've been destroying Islam. Now he's not sure whether he's a Muslim anymore. Okay, now he's deciding to be a Muslim. Okay, the Fatiha. This is the first. In verse 6, it says, guide us in the straight way. What is the straight way? Go ahead, help us here. What is the straight way? Go ahead, explain that to the crowd.
No, you got your job, man. The way you're standing here.
You're not going to tell us. He doesn't know what it is in English. Help us here. Tell us what the straight way is.
Why do you want to know?
In English. He's obviously embarrassed. Would you be embarrassed if you were a Muslim about what the straight way is?
I would be embarrassed, and I'm so grateful that I am not a Muslim.
Because the definition is in the next verse, is it not?
It is.
What does the next verse say about what the straight way is?
Okay, according to Surah Fatiha verse 7.
Let me listen to it. Go ahead.
Okay. The path of those upon whom you have bestowed favor, not of those who have earned your anger.
So those, not like those who have earned your anger,
or those who are astray.
Those who are
Astray.
have gone astray. Those who have gone astray. So the straight way is not like those who have earned your anger, verse 7 says, nor like those who have gone astray. Now help me here. Who are those who have earned your anger? Who are these people? You don't know, does he?
According to Ibn Kathir, they are the Jewish people.
Why don't you read the commentary underneath? The commentary says very quickly.
I don't need to do that.
Because
I read Arabic.
those who were with Muhammad, they asked this question, did they not?
Not for you to understand.
Yes, Muhammad
The companions asked, who are those who cause you anger? And what does it say here? Those who cause you anger are what?
He replied, they are the Jews.
The Jews are those who cause you anger. And who are those who lead you astray? Who can those be? You don't know. See, Muslims are praying this 5 times a day, and they haven't looked at the commentaries. They haven't looked at the exegesis of this verse. They've not looked at the commentaries behind this verse. The commentaries is right there. You can read it. It's in English. So who are those who are led astray?
Christians.
The Christians.
Yes.
So the straight path are those who are not like the Jews and not like the Christians.
Yes, according to Quran and the commentaries
Which
on
means
it.
you and me. This is not you and me because we are Christians.
Yes, we are the people who led them astray.
In fact, this is known as the cursing prayer, is it not?
Yes.
This is the cursing prayer. They're cursing Jews and Christians 5 times a day. This is how they begin.
Yes.
The rakas, are they not?
Yes.
Now, folks, we're taking this right out of the Quran. This is the Quran of Ibn Muhammad Taqiyuddin Al-Hilali and Dr. Muhammad Muhsin Khan. This is Al-Hilali and Khan's Quran.
Translation of the Quran.
In Saudi Arabia. This is the official one. This is the Hafs Quran, right?
Yes.
This is the one that's used all over the world.
Actually, the meaning of the
So
Quran.
I am not imposing on it. I am not adding to it.
This is the
I'm
meaning of
looking.
the Quran.
There is the Arabic, and here is the English right next to
Do you
it.
understand Arabic?
Thinks you have
You
to read.
understand Arabic?
Yes, I do.
Read it for me in Arabic.
I'm not going to read it in
Why
Arabic
not?
because you're
Prove
going to
it.
mock my accent
Prove it
like
to
you
us.
always
No,
do.
we happy to
But it's
hear
not
it.
important whether
don't
I
mind
understand
talk
Arabic
about English
or
accent.
he
Read it in
understands
Arabic.
Arabic. It's what
Read
the
it in
commentary says.
Arabic.
Sir.
So what does the commentary say?
Hold on a minute. Even though if you read it in Arabic, still it doesn't change the meaning. Still it is cursing the Christians and Jewish people. That's the point. Like if I say the Arabic, it doesn't change the meaning, sir. Why are you? I can read it Arabic if you want me to.
Read it.
You'll mock our Arabic like you do every week. Every week.
إياك نعبد إياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Arabic.
So she's reading in Arabic, but he doesn't like her Arabic. What's the point? So therefore, let's look and see what the commentary says.
Isn't that disgraceful that Allah doesn't know my Arabic?
So here we go. I never heard Arabic like that. He mocks her Arabic. We know it happens every week, folks. This is why they do not want you to read it unless it's in Arabic. But let me ask you something. Do we demand that you read the Bible in Hebrew and Greek?
No, we don't.
Can you read the Bible in any language?
Yes, we can.
Can you understand it in any language?
Yes.
But he's demanding that you can only read it in Arabic, which means it's only for the Arabs.
Which one?
Thank God the Bible is for everyone
my friend.
and can be understood in every language.
The Bible is not
But it's obvious for him
What language?
it can only be understood in Arabic. That means this book is only for the Arabs.
Even though we said it
But
in
we're not in Arabia here.
Jesus himself. he
What
was in
is
the
this
Jewish
country called? English.
Arabic
And what's the
He was
language
in
we
America,
use
my
here?
friend.
English.
I don't know any
If you
prophet in
cannot understand it in
All
English,
this really
then it's not a
our
book
land,
for
my
me.